But of course, 6-year-olds, I mean, probably cry 70 or 80 times a day, which you...
Because they can't go up and downstairs without falling. Whereas I can.
Or...
70 or 80 times... Where is this lachrymose 6-year-old?
I'm just saying, you know...
What does Uncle Stephen do?
I try and teach them Latin. They just don't seem to be able to, like...
Not the British Museum again.
Oh, don't.
I don't like foie gras.
Oh, poo and boo. In fact, there was a time when if you Googled French military victories, Google returned, because someone had written a very clever little program inside it, they returned, did you mean French military defeats? Extremely unkind.
They've had a bad recent record there, haven't they? I mean,
well,
you're going from 387 BC. But
obviously, Napoleon ultimately lost. A lot of victories on the way, but then we got the cane out of the cupboard and we gave him a damn good thrashing. Now, why don't we have more women as guests on QI? You may well ask.
Oh, I know this. No, please. That's so female. No, after you.
A woman.
But you know, it's really rare to be allowed to sit next to a female comedian. I don't know what they're worried that our cycles will suddenly synchronise or something.
I'm not. I'm in disguise. I'm Rory Bremner. I'm doing...
Hello.
Actually...
Is it because once you get them started, they don't shut up?
I took my nephews to London Zoo because a friend of ours is a zookeeper there, and she can get you in sort of the back. And we went in to see a lion, and they said there's some mesh, there's small mesh and big mesh. You must stand on the side where the big mesh is. Don't go near the small mesh. Stay where the big mesh is. Do you understand? And the kids went. We just went in, and my nephew turned to me and said, "What's mesh?"
I was in Brazil. I went into an enclosure with a jaguar, and this handler, he said, he was Brazilian, and he said to me, very important is always approach from the front. Like that, and I went, right, okay, and I just was sort of like getting closer to the front of it, and then he said, oh no, sorry, never. Sorry. My English.
Never and always.
Never and always. We lose a lot like that.
Well, my thanks go to Lisa, Jeremy, Neil and Alan, and I leave you with this dog-eared newspaper cutting from the Europa Times. Lucky is basically a damn good guide dog, Ernst Gerber, a dog trainer from Wuppertal, told reporters. He just needs a little brush up on some elementary skills. Gerber admitted to the press conference that Lucky, a German Shepherd guide dog for the blind, had so far been responsible for the deaths of all 4 of his previous owners. I admit it's not an impressive record on paper, said Gerber. He led his first owner in front of a bus and the second off the end of a pier. He actually pushed the 3rd owner off a railway platform just as the Cologne to Frankfurt Express was approaching. And he walked his 4th owner into heavy traffic before abandoning him and running away to safety. But apart from epileptic fits, he has a lovely temperament, and guide dogs are hard to train these days. Asked if Lucky's 5th owner would be told about the previous record, Gerber replied, no, it would make them nervous. And that would make Lucky nervous. And when Lucky gets nervous, he's liable to do something silly. Good night. Why did it take 300 years to give the giant tortoise a scientific name? No, they had another property which was most unfortunate for them to have.
What, the tortoises did?
Yeah.
They were edible.
They were so edible. Anyone, I mean...
Anyone who saw one couldn't stop to think of a name for it. They just had to eat it straight away.
Really one of those...
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called.
There's no... Do you know...
Just get one, though, really. Very good.
There's no
We just call
Latin
them
name for the
dinner.
pistachio nut. Exactly the same way. No one can be bothered. Shut up with your Latin. Eat them. They're brilliant.
what happened
No
is
Latin name for Maltesers.
none of them made it. It's kind of true. None of them made it to London. None of them made it to Europe.
Now this time, we're going to take it and we'll
No,
London.
chuck it, leave it. No,
However,
I'm taking it back. We were getting up in the...
Ferry coming into Dover, there's a bloke going... leaving the door with a tortoise instead.
between 9 of them, we'll eat 8.
Absolutely. And then everyone's looking at it and going, come on.
And then the seas become... The days are there, the seas become, there's one tortoise left.
Yeah.
Come on, sir. Come on, we'll go back. Let's just go back and get some more.
Imagine the moment after they've eaten that last quarter. They're sitting there thinking, we are twats. I'm too full.
Even Darwin, on Darwin's last broadcast. There were dozens
He
of
collected
them.
every species in the world.
Yeah.
He ate that one.
They had them all. They did.
I've done all those. Done all the butterflies. Done all the beetles. I'm eating that.
The only descriptions of them are comparing them to chicken, beef, mutton and butter and saying they're how much better they are than all of those things. They say of the Acropolis where the Parthenon is... They say of the Acropolis where the Parthenon is... They say of the Acropolis where the Parthenon is... that they...
I thought all being too much. Turns out they didn't say anything at all. Really? I think
They say of the Acropolis where the Parthenon is...
Everyone!
They say of the Acropolis where the Parthenon is. They say of the Acropolis where the Parthenon is. They say of the Acropolis where the Parthenon is.
Bloody hell, Stephen. This better be good.
Moving on. So, the triglyph is a remnant of the stone.
Sorry, I've just got a question. What do they say about the Acropolis where the Parthenon is?
They say.
What do they say? What do they say?
He's going to say, 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 he's going to say. What do they say about the Acropolis where the Parthenon is?
Can I write it down? Read it, it says it there.
Well, you've got to tell us now.
They say of the Acropolis where the that there are no straight lines.